Welcome to episode 2 of PokeClass. Just yesterday, we received information about a brand new set that's going to be released in November. This set is called Heart Gold Soul Silver Triumphant, and yes, that does mean we're getting Gengar Prime. This new set is going to include over 100 cards from the Japanese sets Lost Link and Clash of the Summit. With 40 cards from Lost Link and 77 cards from Clash of the Summit still to be released, we are looking at a healthy 117 cards that we could be getting. This set introduces a whole new way of playing and winning the game by introducing the Lost Zone. The Lost Zone is a whole new area of play, and when cards are sent there, there's no way of recovering them, so you can expect it to become a popular way of playing when it finally hits our shelves. So let's look at the main cards in the set that we're going to see frequently in next year's tournaments. First of all, we're getting Gengar Prime. This new Gengar makes great use of the new Lost Zone in forms of Pokebody and attacks. Its Pokebody, Catastrophe, sends all knocked out Pokemon straight to the Lost Zone instead of the discard pile, making it impossible for recovery, and cards like Palmer's become ineffective in retrieving those crucial Pokemon. Gengar also has an attack, Plunge into Darkness, which allows you to look at your opponent's hand and select as many Pokemon equal to the amount of energy attached to Gengar and place them in the Lost Zone, all for one initial energy. This attack pairs nicely with the next card I'm going to talk about, but I'll get to that in a sec. With the ability to disrupt your opponent and get rid of any Pokemon in their hand, along with putting them away for the rest of the game, is incredible. This can disrupt any deck, whether it's SP and getting rid of their level X's, or removing crucial stages of evolution from other decks. Its other attack, Cursed Droplets, is also pretty decent. With its ability to place 4 damage counters around the board in any way you like, has great compatibility with the level X, using Compound Pain to add 30 damage to each Pokemon you added damage to in the previous turn. This brings me on to the next card that stands out in this set. It's a stadium card called Lost World. This stadium allows any player to declare themselves the winner if their opponent has 6 or more Pokemon in their Lost Zone. This card obviously pairs extremely well with Gengar Prime, which we just took a look at, because it offers an alternative to winning other than drawing the traditional 6 prizes. With Gengar's Plunge into Darkness attack, multiple Pokemon per turn can be added to the Lost Zone, making winning by declaring from Lost World a possible faster way to win. Other than Gengar Prime, we have 7 others to look forward to which also abuse the Lost Zone. We have Absol, Machamp, Magnezone, Mew, Yanmega, Celebi, and Electrode all added into the mix. Ones that stand out in particular are Mew and Magnezone. Let's start with Magnezone. The reason Magnezone catches the eye is because of its Poke Power. Electromagnetic Draw allows the player to draw cards from the deck until you have 6, once per turn. Straight away this makes you think Claydol, but I'm afraid it's not as good as it sounds. First off, Magnezone is a stage 2 Pokemon, already making it trickier to get out without broken time space or rare candy. Second, it has a heavy 3 retreat cost, making that Alluring Flame, Bright Look or Pokemon Reversal, and your Magnezone is stuck out in the active spot for a few crucial turns. So yes, it has a great power that may see play in some electric based decks, but with the 3 retreat cost, many, if not all players are going to look elsewhere. The second Prime that got my attention makes for a really interesting card in my opinion. The card is Mew Prime, and the reason I mention it is for its body, Lost Link. Mew's body allows Mew to use any attack from either player's Pokemon that are in the Lost Zone, assuming you have the correct energy attached. This is a really interesting body, especially when you pair it with its attack Read and Place. This attack allows you to search your deck for any card and place it in the Lost Zone. So if you run any Stage 2 Psychic Pokemon, such as Gengar Prime, you can use its attacks without the hassle of getting it out onto the field. Using this kind of strategy could be very interesting in the future format, but we'll have to wait and see. Other cards that I've seen which are worth mentioning include Bronzong. Bronzong's first attack, Legendary Ritual, allows a player to search out both halves of a legend and place them in your hand. With Kyogre and Groudon starting to become a popular legend in some deck lists, this could be the Pokemon to start up any legend-based deck, if they see any play. A second card worth mention is Ditto. Ditto's body limits your opponent's bench size to 4 unless they want to risk getting their 5th discarded along with all the cards attached to it. This may be a great counterpart in a Gengar Prime deck, making sure they cannot play down all of the Pokemon in their hand to avoid a plunge into the Lost Zone. Let's have a quick look at the legends in this set. We have 2 legends in this set as we have in all Heart Gold Soul Silver sets, and these are Darkrai Cresselia and Palkia Dialga. Darkrai Cresselia has an average 150 HP and has okay attacks, but nothing that will cause it to see any competitive play anytime soon. Lost Crisis does what Gengar Prime does for half the energy, as does Invitation of the Moon. Palkia Dialga Legend is equally as unplayable. Apart from the awesome artwork, this legend has high cost attacks and an awful retreat cost, which means these cards won't see any kind of tournament play either, which is disappointing. Overall, this set is going to contain some great cards for competitive play, not to mention some that I haven't included, like Twins, Hunter, Rescue Energy, Black Belt, and the rest. With the Lost Zone being introduced, and Gengar Prime making high use of it, it's about time we're going to see Gengar hit Tier 1 in competitive play, if used well. I for one will almost definitely be attending this pre-release in October, not only for the massive playable cards in this set, but also for these awesome Celebi sleeves players will receive. So what do you think of the new set that hits our shelves in November? This is the last Heart Gold Soul Silver set, so let's look forward to it, and the first black and white cards in February. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned next Saturday for more PokeClass. Make sure you check out the new feature I've added to the page, called TCG Feature Match. Every now and then I'm going to upload a video of me and my girlfriend playing 2 decks, for the purpose of showing how they are played. This week, we uploaded a match between Valgar and Luxchomp, so make sure you check it out after watching this video, or click this link to go straight to it. Thanks for watching.